guys, welcome back to Sweetie Pie Pets. Today we are going to find out if Margo has a secret. Margo, did you have a secret? I can't wait to find out. We bred Margo for the very first time a couple months ago. Well, not quite a couple months ago, but she's actually coming very close to her due date. And I really didn't think that it had taken, which happens a lot. You breed your Chihuahuas sometimes and it just doesn't take. It just happens. She was not getting fat until just the last couple days. All of a sudden, I started noticing just a little bit more roundness around her belly. And I weighed her right before she was bred. She weighed 3 pounds 6 ounces, and I weighed her today and she weighs 3 pounds 15 ounces, almost 4 pounds, so she's definitely gained some weight. However, that's not a guarantee that she actually is pregnant, because there's this phenomenon called false pregnancy in dogs. And it's just this interesting thing that happens sometimes after they've had their estrus. Their body, for some reason, kind of goes through some of the hormonal cycles and the changes that they would go through if they were pregnant. And they can actually start getting kind of milk in their mammary glands, and they can appear to have a rounder belly. So I don't actually know if she's pregnant. I'm not sure yet. We are going to take her to the vet and get an x-ray, because they can look in there and they can see if there are any babies in there. So we are headed to the vet to check that out. I can't wait to find out. Now, when you're going to breed a dog, there's a couple different options of how to achieve that. You can either do it naturally, which, I'm not going to go into the details on that, but you just put them together and they usually take care of business. I actually don't like to breed my dogs naturally for many different reasons. The number one reason being that it's kind of not a controlled situation. First of all, I don't know what her actual due date would be, because I don't actually know which time that they tied. That's what it's called, tying, for reasons that we won't go into right now. So I don't know what her actual due date would be if I did it naturally. And there's a couple other reasons why I just don't prefer that. So what I do is I take my dogs to a vet. I have a vet who does all of that for them. They do progesterone tests, which is just a blood test that tells us the exact day when they are ready to conceive. And then the doctor himself does a procedure, a TCI, where they actually put a tube in there and put the sperm right into the uterus. We don't like to talk about that. But actually with Margo, we missed the day. The doctor wasn't in, he wasn't available to do that procedure. So I had to do it myself. It's called an AI, which stands for artificial insemination. So I did the AI on Margo. I don't know if it worked. We're gonna find out. My channel doesn't really exist to teach people how to be a breeder. That's not the point of my channel. So I don't really want to go into all the technical side of it. Just know that if you do decide to breed a small dog, you really need to know what you're doing, and you definitely need to have a vet on call so that they can help you at any given moment. I can't tell you the amount of times I've had to have an emergency C-section in the middle of the night. If the mommy just can't do it, which is pretty common on small dogs, you have to be able to go to the vet and have a cesarean done immediately. I have a vet that I love. He's great. He's only 10 minutes from my house, and if I have an emergency in the middle of the night, I can call and they'll come in and do the surgery right then and there. And that's really the only way I would be comfortable breeding these tiny dogs. So let's go to the vet right now and see what the x-rays show. Margo, are you ready to go see? I can't even say she's getting fat because she's just barely showing. I mean, I don't even know if she's showing. It might just be false pregnancy. We'll see. Margo, you can't have any wine right now, just in case if you have babies. You want to see her belly? By the way, if you do ever, if you're ever around a dog that might be pregnant, you want to make sure that you never pick them up around the belly section, because you don't want to put pressure on the belly. So it's better just to pick them up by their chest area, and then you can support their weight on their hind end like this. So I pick them up like this. No pressure on the belly whatsoever. Margo, I'm so excited. Margo's already going to the doctor's. By the way, this is a booster seat, which I absolutely love. It just hangs from the back of the headrest, and it's got straps that hold it in place, and it has a hard bottom so that it doesn't just collapse. You can adjust it to make it lower if you want, but it's perfect. She just wears her harness and she just is strapped in there, and she's nice and safe. She's gotten used to riding in it. Let's go to the doctor's appointment. one puppy? Oh my gosh.
Okay, so you can see this is her head, the body, and that's the back legs right there.
Oh, one baby. So, okay, so the baby's breech.
Well, come in tail first.
Okay, tail first. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's such a small mommy. I think I should probably do C-section anyways. Especially because there's only
well,
one.
it's pretty high up.
Yeah.
Up in her uterus. So
okay.
If it's a little bit closer, and I will email those to you.
Okay, perfect. So I can look at them.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right. So
because we can pull that up a little bit better. Head, body, because that's the ribs. Okay. Sort of the back, and this is her back legs back there.
Okay. So you would recommend a C-section too?
I would, because she's tiny.
She's tiny, and usually when there's only one, then it's a bigger baby than if there was two or
so
three.
they get to grow bigger, and then sometimes it doesn't engage the pelvis to make them want to push.
Okay.
So.
Okay, all right. Okay. Well, then we'll just schedule a C-section. Yay, Margo is so excited. All right, thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate it. Have a good day.
You too.
Margo's gonna be a mommy. Wow, I'm so proud of you. So we are back home from the doctor's right now, and I'm so excited. I can't even tell you guys. Margo is going to be a first-time mommy, and I'm gonna be a grandma. Did you gonna make me a grandma? So on the x-ray, we saw that there is one baby, which is very common for the smaller breeds to have only one or sometimes two babies. Or as I mentioned before, sometimes they don't get pregnant at all. When there's only one baby, that tends to mean that the baby itself will be bigger than if there was two or three babies. And of course, I will be documenting the whole thing so that you guys can follow us and see what the baby's like. I can't wait to see. She bred with a short coat, white and chocolate, just like she is, but the daddy has more white on him, and he's very tiny also, so I'm hoping for a very tiny baby. We already have 2 deposit holders for this litter, so the baby's definitely already spoken for, but that's okay. That's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to show everybody and share the happiness with the world. Margo, what do you think about being a mommy? So if you guys have any questions about any of this, please leave them in the comment section below. I love hearing from all of you guys so that I know what to make videos about. And I hope you'll all stay tuned and follow us as Margo has the rest of her pregnancy. She's due on the 17th, by the way, September 17th, and also as the baby grows. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and click the bell for notifications. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time on Sweetie Pie Pets. Bye-bye. Say bye-bye, Margo. Oh, she's a good girl. She needs a lot of extra love.